Wow. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. That was a lot of fun. It's a lot different than what I've had to do before, and I really, yeah, I really enjoyed doing it. And the fight went as well as it could have gone. I didn't die once. That is the first time in ever have I ever have I ever done the fight without dying, especially in hard mode. So thumbs up for me. Gonna give myself a pat on the back. So, it's been a while. Yeah, so people don't follow, and I'm sure all you subscribers have noticed that I didn't put out a video last week, and I'll be honest, I got beaten up. I got beaten up by a sugarcane farm. Yes, I have done a lot of footage, or I say a little bit of footage, and you might think that this is odd. Where's the farm gone? It's underneath us. It's in there. Our little melon and pumpkin farm. I had I say a lot of footage, sorry. I had some footage of me doing the build, and I'll give you a little swoop round. I have Elytra now, and I'll explain that in a second. We've got some more of the tower done. Look at that. Another variant on the windows. And it's not that the footage didn't go well. It all went well, but I then started to think about what sort of farm I want up here, and that's the sugarcane farm. And then I thought, I wonder if I can build one. And the answer to that question is, yes, I can build one. We have the dragon egg now. I can build my own sugarcane farm. Yeah, no problem. We'll design something funky. And funky doesn't begin to explain it. I ended up designing something that, although it was cool, it did not work well. And it got me down. It did get me down, and I got a bit pooped out with Minecraft, so I said sayonara for a week. But I'm back with some more energy, some new energy, and I have settled, and I've come to this agreement with myself. We are going to make Nembom's sugarcane farm. Yeah, I can hear the excitement in your voices. Yeah, so I was hoping to build something of my own, and although I did, it just wasn't working out. So I've gone back and forth, and I'm going to make Nembom's sugarcane farm. Yep, it's quite good to get up here, and I quite like it. I love the flying machines, and to be fair, with the amount of room that we have, you consider how much sugarcane one person needs. This isn't a massive room. I prefer, if I ever do make this farm, I use like 64 blocks to 128 blocks out and just do one massive long line. Obviously we can't do that, so we're going to make it in this little 16 by 16 area, and to do that we're going to need to get some resources. But first I'll just quickly explain how I got these lovely wings on my back. You see, years ago when I discovered Minecraft and managed to get myself to the dragon, I defeated him, or her, however you preference that. And I then spent the following week, all of about 6 or 7 hours of gameplay looking for Elytra. Yeah, that was horrible. That was absolutely dire. I died so many times branching out, and ever since I have this massive dread of trying to find Elytra out in the end cities. Don't get me wrong, defeating the shulkers and end busting is all good fun, but I do not find fun is traversing the end without Elytra. So I added the data pack that's provided by Vanilla Tweaks, where you can just get the Elytra from the dragon drops. That's what I did. That's what I got. And we'll go end busting at some point, probably during a live stream. But I haven't got a great need for shulker boxes just yet. So that's yeah. But as you can see, I've only got, these are literally the rockets I have, 17 rockets. So the farms we are going, at least the very first farm we're going to do today is the sugarcane farm. This is the top bit, or at least so the bottom of the farm. We're going to build up to, we're going to do exact same drops collection system. Oh, get my words out today, I promise you. We're going to do the exact same collection method as the pumpkin and melon farm, because it will cover the whole area that we need, so we can do this hopefully 14 by 14, leaving just one block to walk around the whole thing. And then I'll show you in a sec the kind of design I'm gonna go for. But before we get into any of that, I just need to do a little bit more resource gathering. I've already sent a load of stuff up there, but I come down here quickly because we've been up in the top of that farm. Oh my lord, we've been at the top of the tower doing lots of work, which means this has been running very well because it's the very few things or the very few places that can actually be loaded. Look at this. Wow. See? Early days, and all I've got there is an iron golem and a few magma blocks, and it's been running perfectly. Sir, you've done me proud. And also, I did just press C there to zoom in, but you might notice something. Ta-da! We're in 115. Woo! Yeah, no optifying. I did the whole thing. I upgraded, I updated, I uploaded and downloaded. I did it all and got it all up and running. And then I jumped into the world. I thought, okay, 115, better flight. I'm not messing around with bees because it's a waste of time for me. I don't like them. I do like bees. They're just not very useful for me. But then I was like, oh, it's a bit choppy. And yeah, no optifine. It's better now. It's like these chunks are loaded, so I'm getting my 120 frames. But yeah, freaked me out for a second. So no zoom, no dynamic lights anymore, but plenty of slime. Okay, so that's the biggest bit of the layer. I think that's probably the most work done. Let me give you a little fly. Use up a firework. Yeah, nothing special. I much prefer using grass blocks, and it makes it look a lot better than dirt or sand or nothing. Not that we could use sand because of the rails, but yeah, it's simple. It's a little bit bigger than the one downstairs, which was made on odd numbers. This is made on an even number, which is no bother for the farm, but it just meant I had to configure this a little bit different. So instead of being that side, this now drops off this side. And the configuration here, it goes into a block which is attached, which has a redstone torch attached to it. Powers that block there, goes into a repeater, powers this block here, powers the rails. Simple as that. I'm sure it may have sounded like gobbledygook to some people, but that is as simple as it gets. I can't really make it any more simple. Now I have forgotten. I need one more thing I need to get from my list of stuff I already collected, and that was leaves. Oh, I forgot I haven't got the zoom anymore. Yeah, so I'm going to go out and get some leaf blocks in a minute. But yeah, this is how it looked. We're going to have the flying machines running sort of this height. There you go. Yes, flying machines will be here. Sugarcane will be here, and we got some calculating to do, some figuring out. I've already done it in the creative world, but in order to get the most amount of sugarcane put out on here, you have to sort of space these out. I think it's like water source here, then down, cross, water source there, down, cross, water source there, and then when you come over here, it's like here. I can't remember. I think it's something like that. Yeah. It's really tricky, but you'll see what I mean later. Right now, I need to go get some leaf blocks. Okay, I was going to do a time lapse there, but I was only over there for like 2 minutes. It's like, no point giving you like a 10-second speed up of me just cutting down some leaves. Anyways, progress has happened, and I've put the leaves up. This is all on the outside. I haven't done that corner yet because I need to get around there with the slime blocks. Now this took me too long. It looks so overcomplicated, and it is because of the way the walls are going to build up. I had this 4-block area, and I managed to shave it down by just 3. And you'll see here. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I've made a boo-boo there. Is that going to be a problem? Well, that won't be a problem, no, because there'll be a cyan block there instead, so I can replace that. That's no bother. So let me get into it. Very simple. Observer, kick, bang. That is quite simple. It has taken probably about an hour just to figure that out. It's not the usual way you do it, but it works. I'm happy. I was getting quasi connectivity happening, so I've had to use slabs just to stop that. But I'll just quickly demonstrate if I can find. Yep, there it is. Redstone. Easiest block to set this up. Boom. It flies. I could quite easily put glass in the end, but what's the point? I've got... Oh, boy, it wasn't going to work then. It works. Angry observers. Yep, so that's up and running. I probably should finish off the walls now. I'll finish off the leaves, and then we'll get into where the water's going to go. It's quite odd, and I have to jump back into my creative world to find out. Where's my shovels there? So it's going to be, I'm sure it's something, I don't know. Yeah, I'll jump into my creative test world, and I'll come back to you guys with the design. Okie dokie, so I got started on the water sources. I had to throw down a couple of lines first to just get the pattern down, because it's quite tricky to figure it out. And let me just demonstrate, like, so you've got started in the corner here, so block there. I've started a water source there. All these other corners we'll figure out as we get to them, but these main stretches are what I want to get out of the way. So, yep, water source here, down block, 2 blocks gap, water source, and just continue that pattern. Down 2, leave the 2, go there. Down 1, go 2, bang. All the way to the edge. Now, when you go down a line, it's slightly different. But as if you're going down that way, down a block, 2 blocks is bang. Down a block, 2 blocks, bang. That'd be my next one. You get it? It's a bit tricky and it's a bit hard to sort of keep up with. Trust me, even in the creative world, I struggled. I really did struggle. But it's not too bad once you get the gist of it. You might be wondering why I'm even bothering doing this sort of pattern. Well, the truth is we haven't got a heck of a lot of area to work with. I don't want to make another one of these farms just to be able to produce enough sugarcane to trade and to make rockets with. So using this pattern, you actually cut down more than 50% of how much water you would need if you did just trenches. If you just did a trench there and then 2 blocks over trench there, 2 blocks over trench there, it's roughly, actually no, not even roughly, I believe it's 70 blocks of water, 70 water sources. This is round about 32. I might be wrong there, but I believe it's 32 water sources, which is less than 50%, which is perfect. It's still not going to produce a crazy amount. I think the test came back at 2.5 stacks or maybe 3 stacks of sugarcane per full harvest. But we'll get back to that in a bit. I've still got to set this bit up, and we're going to have a timer going off here. I don't know, every sort of 20 minutes or so, because I think the growth time of a sugarcane is 20 minutes randomly, give or take. And we got to power that with other switches and stuff, and we'll get into that. I'm going to finish this off, and I'll come back to you. Okay, so the water's in. I've started planting some of the sugarcane already, and I'm just putting the final touches to this. I'm going to put a etho hopper clock here. It's going to set off the timer to send this off. However, actually, I'm looking at this now, and I believe I built this wrong, because I actually want to add a switch to this. I don't want this going off all the time, especially if we've got every other farm here working. The last thing we want is just going off every 20 minutes and just causing that little bit of extra lag. I'm going to have to tear that down, but what do you think? I've spaced these out, I think, as well as I can. I think there's a... There you go, let's have a look. There you go, 12, 11, 10, 10. 10's the lowest. Plenty of light for everything. I still need... This is all the sugarcane I've got. And you can see nothing's being missed out. Obviously, we don't need to place there. There's going to be the odd block here. There's really not much I can do about that. Aside from putting a block out there, and I just don't want to. I just do not want to. And then I've missed this side because it's just not going to get cut down. So that's fine. Still loads more to go. And I'm sorry for all you OCD people out there, but I've gone ahead and used dark oak trapdoors there. And I've used oak trapdoors on the farm down there. I'm sorry, but I'm not going out the gate. It doesn't bother me, and I'm sorry if it bothers you. I'm going to tear this down. So what I want is an observer to sit probably here, or maybe the other side. Probably tear down. There's really not much we can pull away. I'm going to have to reconfigure this. Probably bring it out another couple of blocks that way. Yeah, because I want an observer to be able to face one of these water streams. Yes, yeah, it's exactly what I want. Yep, I'm going to tear this down, and I'll get back to you. That's a bit better. It looks odd. We'll say that. I will definitely say that. Now I just need to get in here. No, this one. Place that. Couldn't avoid. I wanted to so badly to avoid not use any sort of terracotta, but unfortunately that's what's going to happen. Where's my other? There it is, and whoop. Yep, awesome. Throw them back. Now that's set up. Let me just explain to you. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Let me explain to you what's going to happen. So right here we have the Etho Hopclock. Unfortunately it's encroached on the wall here. But it's on the corner. I don't think it's not going to bother me so much. I might even go ahead and swap it out for that glazed terracotta. There you go, getting my words out. It might be less intrusive than that. We'll see as the build goes. It's not hard, it's just a redstone dust on top of there. Anyways, so the Etho Hopclock's going to go off. And when it does, it will trigger the system. Harvest it all. In fact, before I do that, because I need to, these are all harvested, I need to, no, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Right. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Please come back. Please come back. Yeah, boy. I'll stop. Yes. Haha. Awesome. That is exactly what I was hoping for. Just go ahead and collect all this up. Ah, that worked perfectly. I was so worried for a second there. Okay, cool. So the Etho Hopclock's gonna, after some time, send it off. But I want an on and off switch. As I said, I'll back to this situation. Oh, there we go. Managed to do it this time. Ah. After the 1.15.2 update, I didn't think that would be a problem, but obviously you bounce on slime, so you try and jump off it, you just end up flying. Oh, odd. So, let me explain what this is for. Can I explain without breaking the rules? I don't think I can. No, I'm afraid not. You'll have to wait out for another episode. But what's going to happen is this is going to shoot out a 1-tick pulse. And it's going to shoot the block up. It's going to break the connection. And it will turn the farm off, essentially. Or at least the timer will still go. That's no bother. But the farm itself will be shut off. Yeah, that's it. This is pretty much done. I'm going to leave this, because it's quite late for me right now. I'm going to leave this to go AFK. I'm going to fill up the rest of the farm. We're going to go AFK over the night and see how things progress. But yeah, it's gone pretty well today. Do you know what? It's taken quite a bit of time to get this together. I think it's gone well. It's amazing how a little farm, and I do think this is a little farm, can take up your whole day. I need to do better preparation. Anyways, see you in the morning. Okay, I'm feeling rested. I've done a full night's sleep. Oh, there's my chest. How well did we do? Wow. Okay, I didn't actually expect that to be full. Oh, did you know, that's more like it. Wow, that's done well. We are stacked up with sugarcane. Fantastic. Oh, thank God for that. I honestly thought this was going to be a bit of a flop. I'm shocked that it's producing that much. Oh my God, it's night time. So that is brilliant. I can't believe that's worked so well. What do we need to build the walls up. And now I've just had this dilemma in my head, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, I don't want to trudge through over to the desert on a boat, bring back only a couple of stacks. What a drag. When I have wings. I have Wings. Why don't we fly? Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have any gunpowder. Now, most people will just stick to the overworld and make a mob farm. Simple enough. They're quite easy. You could even trick the system into just giving you creepers. It's easy. But I am stuck whether to do it. It's gonna be up in the air, miles up in the air, and we have so much more to do before we can get anywhere close to that build limit. And even then, we may not want to. I might change my mind and want to do it right down there somewhere. The problem is that I just can't get ahead to building a mob farm in the overworld, which leads me to the Nether. I can now place a portal on the Nether ceiling. Now we're in 15.2, it can be done. And I have seen that breaking bedrock isn't as difficult, because I would want to be able to get down here. Obviously our fortress is over there. We're going to need to go back there, I think. Ugh, shaky actually. I don't actually know if we do. Yes, of course we do. With the skeletons at some point. So yeah, and I know I was going to hopefully get into it this episode, but I have already done most of the editing, and I know this is getting up there in 20 minutes already, so I'm going to make that the next episode. Before I clock off for the day and bid you farewell, I have had a message from a awesome subscriber who has wanted to name one of my cats. Can everyone please say hello to Mr. Snuggles? And you're going to go sit on the chest. Great. Now I can't access that now. Thank you. Yes, Snuggles is in the house, and we have Buddy, and we have one more. If you want to name this cat, please. I absolutely suck at naming cats. Yeah, send me a message on Discord if you can find me on Discord. If not, Twitter is the place to be. So we got this lovely sugarcane farm done, and next episode will be a gas farm, because I want the gunpowder. And the gas tiers will be good as well, I suppose. I don't see myself using them, but hey, if you got them, flaunt them. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you enjoyed the little time lapse at the beginning there. I enjoyed making it, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. My name's Reese. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button. If you really liked it, make sure you subscribe, and take it easy, guys. Bye bye.